Hi, my name is Patrick. Scored a 6 times CAT 100 percentile. So basically, fairly comfortable with the examination as such. So this specific video is to tell you the mistakes that you should avoid. Preparation mistakes to avoid in the days leading to the CAT exam. So before the CAT, what you should avoid in terms of preparation. So let's look at the 5 things that you should avoid. One is intense preparation. Some students get into intense preparation the week before to CAT. Completely avoidable, because the moment you get into a 12 hours 14 hours preparation, you get burned out, you get fatigued, and that also has a problem during the examination. So my suggestion is normally maybe in the week before the CAT or around that, try to reduce the preparation a bit. Maybe a 5-6 hours of preparation is sufficient. Don't get into an intense preparation of 12-14 hours. It may lead to burnout. Second aspect is sleeping during the time of the actual CAT paper. Suppose you have an afternoon slot and you tend to sleep during that time. Avoid doing that. Try to be active during that time. Our body has a biological clock. So what happens at a particular time of day, if we try to do a particular thing, we tend to do the same thing regularly. Like you get up in the morning at 6 o'clock for 3-4 days, you'll realize in the 5th day you automatically get up at 6 o'clock. Your biological clock which is there on the body. Same way, so during the time of the mock, actual CAT, try to be active. Be active on that respect. Don't remain passive or sleeping during that period of time. Avoid that as far as possible. Right. Third aspect is don't solve old CAT papers. You can solve the recent CAT papers, CAT 17 onwards later is fine. Before that, avoid. Okay, because the pattern of CAT has slightly changed over the years. Solving old CAT papers don't help too much. A lot of people say, okay, I want to go to the old CAT papers just to help me in the CAT. You can do that post CAT 17. Before CAT 17 papers, avoid it as far as possible, at least in the last week to CAT. Focus on the recent CAT papers, that's perfectly alright. Or maybe a old mock papers, that is also do. Okay. Fourth thing that you should avoid is rote learning. A lot of people get involved in mugging up formulas, by-hearting the formulas too much. What happens is when you get into the rote learning of trying to mug up the formulas remain in your mind. And when you go in the exam, you tend to put the formulas for everything. Actually, most of the sums cannot be used using formulas. A few formulas here and there, just knowing something that you feel is important is fine. But getting into that intense rote learning will just backfire in the exam. Because in the exam, then you'll be more focused on the formulas than solving the sums. And a lot of people then get lower scores because of that. So avoid intense rote learning. As I said, a few brush up here and there methods, little formulas will do, but not intense rote learning at such formulas. Okay. And lastly, watching too many videos of CAT gurus. What happens is you have your favorite 2 or 3 CAT gurus whom you watch perfectly alright, watch them, learn from them. That's perfect. But the moment you watch too many CAT gurus, too many people talking about too many different things, leads to confusion. One person will say one thing, second person will say second thing. There may be both opposites, and that would lead to complete confusion and such. So as and when you come closer to the exam, avoid watching videos of too many faculty or too many CAT gurus. Focus on a few of them and learn from them. That is what will help you with regards to the exam. So these are the 5 things that you can avoid as far as possible as and when you come closer to the exam. All the best.